what's covered is the foundation of the box system. And the box system is indigenous to the Litosa screma system. And what it is, it's actually only 5 blocks in which 5 basic concepts are injected into the blocks. And along with these 5 basic concepts, you have to sort of subdivide distance, you have to subdivide speed and distance, speed and timing, subdivide power, and subdivide torque. And once you start doing that, the multiplier just goes on and on and on. And so with 5 blocks, you're going to learn a multitude of things that transpire with 1 block that also injects into the rest of the blocks of the system, which is there's only 5. But you start taking them out of context for distancing, for moving, for direct hitting, for weapon hitting, and the distance of the people moving towards you, and you have the so what theory and power theory, and you have training drills, and all of this is only the foundation of what we do. Only the foundation. And everything that I do outside of the foundation all started here. Okay, this is a basic building block. And when I go into swords, go into staffs, go into palm sticks, go into side handles, go into knives, double knives, everything revolves around the box. Okay? And what it does is give you a nice starting point, a baseline to begin everything and to go out with. So if you find yourself way out here in left field and right field, you bring it back to the basics and you get back into the road that you want to take. In the box system, there are no numbered hits. Okay? Our hits take up from this area all the way around, okay, and everything in the center. So to divide that type of attack, you'd go numbering into the thousands. So we keep it very simple, and we keep directional hits. So we cut the body like this, and everything from here on up is one concept block. From here down is another concept block. This way is one concept block, and this way is another one. Now, the whole idea is to make it work together, okay? And to make it work together, you have to make it work with the right speed and the right timing, the right focus. So everything plays off of each block. So the blocks aren't designed by putting together, oh, I'll put this block and this block and this block and this block and this block to make a basic sound foundation, but it was built around the concept of being able to work together against multiple attacks. Okay, so that's out of the way. We'll go on to the very first block, okay? And in the box system, there are 3 major distances, okay? And because this is a foundation tape, we're just getting into the basics, and we're going to use a straight line theory. However, the box system carries on to offlining and offlining and offlining and offlining at different distances. We also take the far distances as well, as far as the concepts and techniques, as well as the close-in blocking. But they all stay within the same block, body, position, and movement. Okay? So, the first block that we do is the roof block. Okay? And the term roof, the term block, and the term hit really means the same, because we don't distinguish between blocks and hits. Okay, so the first block is a stick-to-stick block against an overhead attack, right? Boom. Again. Boom. Good. Okay, now, as this thing comes, as this attack comes, leave it there. Okay, what you're doing is your body's moving forward, giving energy and power to the stick. And as you do that, your head, the main focus of the attack, most of the time, your head moves this way. So as you come in, boom, you're attacking here, and without stopping momentum, boom, you carry on with the hit. Okay. Now, instead of having to generate the power here to go up, back over your head, and attack, okay, that's a method of generating power when you do this. Our power comes directly from the source. So as we keep going, here, boom, the power just continues. Okay? So, in essence, why I'm saying the term block and the term hit are the same is that if he takes a stick like this and really doesn't hit, just starts to fake the hit, boom, I'm still going to hit, because the only difference is when the sticks clash is that he got in the way of my strike going into him, which is normally called an interference strike. So when I use the term block, it's probably from the old school, but all you're really doing is interference strike. So as I start to hit him, because I'm working against his reaction, here comes this weapon in my way. And so without changing, without moving, without redoing my whole block concept and momentum, boom, we continue on, okay? Which means that the power generation is continuous and doesn't stop right here, okay? Again, as he blocks, boom, again, boom, okay, again, boom, okay, which limits my ability to throw fakes, right, slowly. If I hit here, wham, I can't throw the fake. If I come in and go, boom, I can't throw the fake. If I come in and try to go out, his distance has already covered that problem, okay? So, again, okay? That's our basic roof block, okay? And, come this way, and when you do the roof block in the air, real quick, go. Okay, one thing you have to notice is the projection of power coming forward. Okay, you're not there waiting for the strike to come down at you. What's happening is you're attacking the opponent. Okay, you don't attack the weapon arm. If you attack the weapon arm, you're going to be following the strikes. You're going to be following what's coming. And you're not going to get your straight shot in. Okay? All right. Again. Okay? Which limits this person's ability to do anything else. Okay? Now, we'll go in detail more about the other phases of what and how that block is very workable into what everybody else does, because it's only a concept block. Okay? So, our side block, which actually covers this whole area here, is done on a stick-to-stick, and we'll get into the closer range. Goes boom. Okay? Again. Okay, again, and stop. Okay, if you notice, all the energy is pointed this way. Okay? This hand isn't back, the stick isn't retracted, that foot is moving forward, he's not down on the, put your foot down, put your back foot down, he's not down on his haunches, his shoulders or towards me, it means all the energy is pushing forward, okay? which you're trying to create maximum power as you make your block and as you make your hit. Okay, again. Boom. Okay. Now, again. Boom. Okay. Now, as he makes his block, make your block and stop. Bang. From this point right here, his power should be surging forward. And when he makes his hit, make your hit. Okay? Again, make your hit. Okay. As you noticed, before he made his hit, he somewhat retracted, which means power is going back. But to compensate for that, move your foot forward. As he pulls this back, this foot moves forward. So as you pull this back, your foot moves forward. Boom. So what you're doing, you're compensating every time you pull your stick back. Boom, you move forward. So it compensates for the loss of distance. Okay? Because if he stayed there, watch, if he made a side block and he cranked it back and I move back, then he hits, we've caused distance to happen and he doesn't have control of the situation. Now, if I block like this, or I strike and I move back and he cocks it back and steps in, boom. Okay, he still has control of the distance that was gained by my retreat. Okay, so slowly, as he blocks, boom, energy is driven forward. Okay, when he strikes, energy still drives forward. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to the cross block. Again. Okay, again, the main concept, the main concern that I'm looking at is his body. Okay, go ahead, do the cross block. Okay, the body angle that he's moving at is constant, which means that the power is driving forward. So this shouldn't be a problem, getting the balance, right? Okay, so you should have balance there because you need balance to make your hit from the power source. Bang. So when he hits, boom, the power is being driven. Okay? All right. Again. Okay. All right, again. Okay. Again, same concepts apply as applied to the roof block, where you have to control the situation, you have to maintain the power, maintain the concepts, and make it work throughout. Okay? Again. Boom. Okay. Now, we covered this area right here. We covered this area. We covered this area. And now we're going to cover the down area right here. Everything that comes from this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle. Okay. And we use a down block for that.